first ever vlog for you guys. It is 1 AM on a Tuesday and I've decided to start Down Among the Sticks and Bones, which is the sequel to Every Heart a Doorway. I may continue by the last two that or recent two that are out as well, if I enjoy it enough, and so you may see them at the end of this video. But as of right now, I only have up to book 4 and there are 6 books out. I've read the first one already, and then, like I said, this is the sequel, or well, technically it's a prequel, but it's the next book in the series. And yeah, I will check back in with you when I have read some, or if I have something to say, hopefully sometime soon because it's quite short. But yeah, see you in a bit. Hello everyone. It is late, it is 1:45 in the morning, and I've read 53 pages of Down Among the Sticks and Bones. I'm really enjoying it so far. I really like the setup. I have teared up already. I feel like that's going to be a theme with this series. Just me being emotional as fuck about everything. I'm enjoying seeing Jack and Jill's story start out and how they get to their world and, you know, their upbringing and stuff. And I'm really like the way that essentially Shauna Maguire says, like, no adults should be trusted ever. I resonate with that. I agree with that. I will probably read more tomorrow and finish it tomorrow because obviously they're quite short. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I will give you another update when I have read more. Hi everyone, it is around 5 o'clock on Tuesday and I have finished Down Among the Sticks and Bones and I really enjoyed it. It took me a little while. I tried to put it down in between because the books are so short. I don't want to like just completely blast through them and not take anything in. But I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the characters that they were about. I really enjoyed hearing about Jack and Jill and just in general about their story and the Master and Dr. Bleak and everything. This vlog is a spoiler-free vlog, just in case anyone else hasn't realised about that. It'll be in the title, but this is going to be spoiler-free. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. But this was another 5-star read. I really liked it. I didn't full-on cry like I did in the first one, but I did definitely tear up at points, especially near the end of the book. I really like the way that the author handles how bad the parents are, and basically like the idea of parents forcing stereotypes and what they want children to be instead of just letting them have their own interests and stuff. And I found that really interesting and really annoying, but I really felt for them. I really felt sorry for them, and I really understood why the two twins ended up being so far apart and being so different, essentially why they make the choices that they make in the book. But yeah, really enjoyed this one. I will probably move on to the next one. I'll give myself a little bit of time so that none of it all like blurs into one, because I don't want to rush through them. I want to take my time and savor the series. I will see you again when I start Beneath the Sugar Sky, which I think it's set again back at the orphanage. Is it an orphanage? The boarding school. The boarding school is Eleanor West. Because they do alternate between the fantasy worlds and the boarding school. And I think this is about the daughter of a character from the first book. So really interested to see what this is about and how it goes down. Obviously I don't quite like knowing too much going into books, but I will come back when I have started this and give you my thoughts. Okay, so it is Thursday, the 1st of April actually. Happy April Fool's Day. And I'm about to start Beneath the Sugar Sky, which is the 3rd book. I'm excited to read it. I hope it lives up to the other two, the first two, because the first two were very good, and I'm worried that I might not like the others. I don't know why. I just have a feeling it might like go down in quality. But yeah, I'm gonna start this one now. I will see you again when I have made progress, or when I finish, whenever I would like. Hello, I am 66 pages into Beneath the Sugar Sky. I'm having a great time. I don't know why I doubted myself or doubted the series or doubted Ms. Seanan Maguire. I'm having a fabulous time. I'm really, really enjoying where they're going, the quest that they're on. I didn't expect them to go to different other worlds because I thought this was going to be set just all at the boarding school, because people say that books 1, 3 and 5 are at the boarding school and 2, 4 and 6 are in the other worlds, but they do actually go to some of the other worlds in this. And I'm really holding out hope for one of the characters in particular, that they find their world at the end of this one, because I really like them. Deliberately not saying pronouns because I don't want to spoil anything from the first book. Well, it doesn't really spoil anything, but I don't want to in any way make anyone not want to read these, because they're so good. I will be back when I have read more or when I've finished, because I tend to read about 50 pages, put it down, and then steam through all the rest of it. So yeah, I will see you again in a bit. Hello! I just came off Spoops' Sprints, where I finished Beneath the Sugar Sky. It's up on my shelf right now, so I'm not going to hold it up for you because I am in bed and I can't be able to get up and go get it. I really, really enjoyed it. I really, really liked the character development we got for some of the kids that were back in Eleanor's boarding school. I liked seeing Cade again, that was really great, and I liked seeing the different worlds that we were able to get to. I enjoyed the new characters. There is a lot of, it could be very triggering for certain people, so there's a lot of fat phobia, especially internalized fat phobia in the main character. It does get challenged in the book, I'd say, but I am not quite one to speak on that, although I'm not, very small myself, but I am also still within what I would say is like a societally acceptable size. I'm not really one to speak on that, so if you do want to know more about that, please check out some reviews from fat reviewers. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. I do wish the fat phobia had been maybe challenged a little bit more, or the character who was experiencing, she wasn't experiencing it directly, it was a very, very much more internalized and thinking about past trauma that she's been through because of it. But I wish that there was a bit more of a journey to acceptance or journey to realizing that people at the boarding school didn't care, or she was still a person, still beautiful and this and that, and I wish there was a little bit more of an ending to that arc. But other than that, I thought it was very good for pointing out things like that, and I enjoyed hearing it, because as a child, I know she's they're all about 16, 17, but when I was a kid, a younger kid, I was a lot bigger than everyone else, and I did sort of feel those feelings that she got, so I did really enjoy that about the book. I did give it 5 stars because I feel like I'm kind of addicted to this series at this point. The writing's amazing, the worlds are amazing, just the concept in general, I feel like Seanan Maguire can't miss now. I'm so into the series and so I'm bought into the concept completely that I think she could write anything in the world and I would enjoy it. Yeah, another 5-star for me. So that's book number 3 down, and now I'm going to move on to book number 4, which is In an Absent Dream. Again, gorgeous cover, they're all amazing, and this one is where we get to visit one of the goblin markets and we get to see a character from the first book again, Lundy, who is sort of the therapist at the boarding school in book 1, so we get to follow her story in this. Again, no spoilers, don't worry. I'm excited to see a bit more of Lundy, because as a character in the first book, I didn't really, I wouldn't say I liked her, because she is a little bit cold and a little bit mean to the main character in the first book, so hopefully I get to see a little bit more about her and sympathise with her as a character a bit more. I'm excited, and I will update you when I have started the book and have a few thoughts on it. Hello. It is a wonderful Sunday today. I am currently on Maddie's Sprints. The wonderful kind people who have been watching have all subscribed, and it's boosted me really far, nearly up to 600. So I just wanted to quickly jump on and say thank you so much to those people. I really hope you stick around and enjoy my videos. It's really, really exciting, and I wanted to give an update for In an Absent Dream. This is the book about Lundy from the first book, and I'm about halfway at the moment. I am loving it. I think this may be my favourite favourite. Obviously we'll see by the end of it, but the Goblin Market is just so, I feel like it's just my type of world, and Lundy is like my type of character, and the the deals that get made, and like have the idea of fair value and trading something that's fair is just, it's just fascinating to me, and I'm really enjoying the concept, and I'm really almost sad reading it because obviously we already know how it ends for Lundy because she's in the first book, but I am really excited to read the rest of it. Really enjoying it, really love the idea of the door and the tree. That's probably my favourite trope, like in The Night Before Christmas, all the doors and the trees. I always, when I was younger, always wanted to see what was in the other world through the other doors. Yeah. Oh, I'm having such a good time. I'm so happy. Yeah, so I will probably check in with you again when I'm assuming I will have finished the book by the time I check in. So, see you then. Hello. I just finished reading In an Absent Dream, and as you can see, I'm a bit teary. I literally just cried on live. I kind of have no words. Oh God, I'm literally gonna cry. What the fuck? It is so sad because it's like the second and fourth books are both prequels. So obviously, if you've read the first one, you know the end of their story before you read it. But it's still, it's just too much, like, and obviously I can't say anything because this is a spoiler-free vlog, but the choice that the main character has to make between, like, the world that she knows is home and wants to be a part of, and she thinks she's following all the right rules, because, like I said, the Goblin Market, the place she goes to, is all about fair value, and there's 5 rules, and the final rule is, remember the curfew, and the curfew is when you turn 18, you can't, like, the doors stop appearing, you can't go back and forth anymore. But the choice that Lundy has to make between actually staying and, with her younger sister and stuff, and her family, and then she knows she wants to return to the Goblin Market, but she makes that bad choice, and she thinks she's following the rules, but she's not, and she makes a mistake, and it fucks her over for the rest of her life. It's a lot. There's a lot to take in. And the way Shauna Maguire writes, honestly, like, I could read her books forever, and I can't wait to get to the other 2. I know I'm going to be really frustrated once I've read the 6th one, waiting for further books. I mean, if it's not obvious, I'm going to give this 5 stars. I can't give it any less. I don't know what I would give it. If not, I'm just rambling. I'm talking shit now. Yeah, so, emotional. This one was the longest one, actually. It's like 204 pages, which is mad because all of the others are like, I think the first one's 169, second one's like 180. They're all less than 200 pages, and this one was the first one to be over 200 pages, which is new. The next one is Come Tumbling Down, which I do have. I don't have the 6th one, which is Across the Green Grass Fields, but I will probably buy it very soon, even though it's like 15 quid. But I know this follows Jack and Jill again, another story, so I'm excited for that. I will check back in with you when I've started this one. See ya. Hello everyone, it is Friday the 16th of April. I realised that I've been spacing out these vlog clips and my reading of the series quite a lot, but I kind of wanted it to be that way because I didn't want to binge them all kind of in 1 or 2 sittings and then not enjoy them or not like savour each book. But I am on page 80 of Come Tumbling Down. I'm on Maddie's dart sprints, which are helping very much, and I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying it so far. It's another book about Jack and Jill, the characters of which I really do like and I really enjoy. The only thing is I do wish that it had not been about them, kind of, because although I love Jack and Jill, we have seen their story and I didn't feel a need for a continuation yet. I felt like I wanted to see other people's stories first, like Cade or Christopher, and I know the author has said that Cade's book would be last if there were to be one, so I know there's a reason for that, but Christopher, I particularly want to see his story, and there is a bit of a focus on him in this one as well, like the book opens like on him. So yeah, I am enjoying it, and I get the plot and I get what happened. Like I kind of caught on quite quickly. They didn't need to like continue to explain in so many words kind of like what happened. It was kind of very obvious why Jack and Jill need help. But yeah, I am enjoying. Not much else to say so far, like because I'm only 80 pages in, which is not quite halfway. But yeah, I shall update you again probably when I've finished. I will see you then. I have literally just realised that it's called Come Tumbling Down, and that's in the Jack and Jill rhyme. I feel really dumb. I can't believe I didn't realise this till now. Hello my lovelies, I have just finished Come Tumbling Down. The dust jacket is off. I really enjoyed this. I was a little bit worried at the beginning because I suppose in a previous clip I did talk about it, but I thought the beginning of the plot was a little bit predictable and I kind of knew exactly what was going to happen. The writing is always so good and the characters are always so just lovable, and I just really like all the characters. I really like the world that Seanan McGuire comes up with. Just the whole world building and the whole idea of this series is still just my favourite concept ever. The concepts, especially in this book about, you know, what makes a person a monster, what makes a person a hero, are also very interesting, and it was kind of hard to read at some points because it's difficult. These kids get thrown into whatever they're doing and they don't really have a choice and they have to just deal with it. The way that the two sisters, Jack and Jill, their story ended, or, you know, it continued in this, but I wouldn't assume there would be any more about them because it's finished now. The way their story ended was just great and I really enjoyed it. I do really love the Moors, and although I did say previously I do wish that she hadn't returned to this world so soon, because I do want to see other worlds, especially Christopher's, and at the end of this book it especially kind of hints that Christopher is going to be soon, maybe, because they do say to him, go back to school, live until you find your door, or until you don't, be happy, be sure, and Christopher says, I'll try. I just really hope we get a Christopher book soon, because I know Across the Green Grass Fields it's not about Christopher. It's about a new character, I think, actually, with like centaurs and unicorns and stuff. This was very dark. It was kind of like an emotional roller coaster, to be honest. There were some things that happened that I was very shocked at, and I was kind of like that in the first book as well, so it reminded me of that. I am going to give this see, I want to give it 5 because I just love the concept in general, but then I feel like I would just be giving the series as a whole a 5. It might be like a 4.5, but I'll put the stuff into core pile and we'll see, but I feel like it's likely to be a 5, although I'm not sure. Like, I'm not 100% sure, like I have been with the other 4. Although for Beneath the Sugar Sky, I did kind of and ah about giving 5, and then I did anyway, so I think I'm just going to give this 5. I'm such a simp for this series. Anyway, I haven't actually got Across the Green Grass Fields yet. I've ordered it from Blackwell's because on Amazon it's like 15 quid, which is way too much for a 200-page book, even though it's a hardback. And I got it from Blackwell's for like £11, so that's much cheaper for me because I'm a cheapskate. I think Blackwell's usually takes about 3 days, so I am going to have to wait before reading that. So this vlog has been stretched out over about 2 weeks, I think, at this point, but that's fine because I like to stretch them out. I want to savor the books, I don't want to rush them. A really good addition to the series, even if it's got a slightly predictable plot. Would still recommend. I will see you again when Across the Green Grass Fields arrives. Hello. I completely forgot to vlog this part of my vlog, but I have just been to a tattoo parlour, and this is going to be like the creme de la creme of this vlog. I just got a Wayward Children tattoo. Oh, I can't even turn my thing around, so I'm gonna have to wait till I get back to my car and then I will show you my new Wayward Children tattoo. Like I said, I forgot to vlog on the way to the tattoo parlour, I forgot to vlog before the tattoo parlour, I forgot to vlog during it, So you're getting all of the aftermath. Jordan is about to see the tattoo. So do you wanna? Okay, you can look.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's nice.
I haven't showed it to them yet.
You're gonna like this.
Obviously it's got the wrap on it at the moment, but I got Be Sure because that's what it says on all of the doors. In particular, I took the font directly from In an Absent Dream because that is my favourite one so far. Tier ranking coming soon in the next section probably of each book so far. And yeah, it's just on my wrist so I can look down and I can be sure. So yeah, it should come as no surprise that I got a tattoo to do with this series. Guys have seen me gushing over it for the past, I don't know how long for this vlog, half an hour I guess, 20 minutes maybe. I paid £45 for 2 bits of text on my body. I really like it, and it's the first script tattoo that I've ever gotten. I'm fucking in love with this series. I cannot wait for there's another book coming out next January and the January after, and I think the January after as well. That's it for this section. Impulsivity. Hello my lovelies, today is Sunday the 2nd of May and I'm currently on sprints with Maddie for her productivity sprints that are on Sundays, and I am meant to be revising. I have done some revision today, but I've decided I would like to start Across the Green Grass Fields, which is the last book. It's not actually the last book, but it's the last book that has been published so far in the series. I'm holding it upside down. I have decided I want to listen to this on Scribd because I've just signed up to Scribd because there's like a free month or something, so I'm trying it out. So when I listen to the audio I can see what that's like because I'm feeling a bit iffy today, so I kind of want to lie down and just listen to something, and I need to finish this for this vlog obviously. Yeah, and I know this one's about horses and it's about a brand new character who has not been seen before. I'm excited. I shall check in with you again when I am partway through. Hello everyone, as you can tell it has been a while since I have updated any clips for this vlog because I had exams and then I got super busy, and it is now the 3rd of June and I have only just finished Across the Green Grass Fields, which I think I did say, but I would listen to it on audiobook because it was on Scribd and I got like a 2-month or 1-month trial for Scribd. Yes, the hair is different. I'm sorry that it's so scruffy as well. This is the final book that's currently out in the Wayward Children series. The next one is coming out in January and it's going to be called Where the Drowned Girls Go. So I'm still going to have to wait another 6 months for that, unfortunately. Thank God I didn't get into this series sooner though, because there's only one a year. I think if I didn't have as many, I think I would have gone mad with waiting. But yeah, overall, really, really enjoyed this one. I think I haven't done my core pile yet for Across the Green Grass Fields, but I think it may be more like a 4-star. Because although I really liked, I love the way Shauna Maguire writes and I really like the story, I really like the main character, some of the side characters they kind of blended in for me. Like the only side character I really remember and like is Chicory, who is her centaur friend who's the same age as her. Whereas even though I can't remember names, in the other books I feel like there's a lot more side characters that I remember and like are part of the story. But in this one it was mainly about Reagan and a little bit of Chicory. Like it was a bit rushed near the end, I felt as well. Like the conclusion, although I enjoyed the conclusion and I got the story and I got where, the themes that it was coming through, there was just something not quite as good as the other ones. As much as it pains me to not give it 5 stars, because I've given all of the other ones 5 stars, I think this one is going to be more like a 4, which is still obviously really, really good. I'm not complaining otherwise, and I'm not saying it's awful or anything. It's still really, really good. It's just not as good as the others. I am really, really excited for Where the Drowned Girls Go. We have the cover and everything, which I'll put here, which is coming out. I'm excited for that because it follows someone that we do know. I think maybe this book struggled because there was no foundation. It was just about Reagan, who we don't know and we haven't met before, so that it didn't quite have that foundation that we knew, whereas every single other book that has someone followed individually, they were introduced like in the first book. So in the first book you obviously get introduced to quite a few characters, and then the second book follows characters from the first book, and the third book follows characters from the first book, the fourth book follows characters from the first book, or a character at least. The fifth book also follows characters from the first book, so they all tie back, whereas this one is the first one that's like been on its own. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I was excited to read this because as much as I'd really want a Christopher story and, you know, there's other characters that could have been done, I was excited to see a new character and just like kind of stand alone and not to do with the orphanage, or it's not really an orphanage, it's the institute or whatever they call it. I can't remember what it's called. Eleanor West's School for Wayward Children. But yeah, overall, obviously, I really fucking love this series, and I loved it enough to get a tattoo of the series, which is obviously right here. I'm still very glad that I got it. I really want more bookish tattoos that aren't, I was gonna say aren't cringe. I just don't want ones that are like really, really obvious or really, you know, like the Deathly Hallows type thing. No offense to anyone who has a Deathly Hallows tattoo, but they're all, you know, everyone gets it kind of thing. And I like explaining to people what my tattoos are, and they're like, oh, what does this mean? I'm like, oh, it's from this book, and like then I can tell them about the book and blah blah blah. You know, it starts conversations. But yeah, I'm really excited to read more from Shauna Maguire as well. Whatever-thon is currently going on as we speak when this vlog will come out, so I will be reading Middle Game and hopefully we'll really enjoy that. But overall, yeah, the series as a whole gets a 5 out of 5, like 5 stars for me, despite the last one being slightly less, because it's like brilliant. And you've already seen me gush about Every Heart a Doorway in one particular video, like that book on its own, and I still feel the same about the whole series. I feel exactly the same, so very excited that I've got a brand new like series, and I'm very excited for people to read it for Whatever-thon because it's one of the like host faves. It's one of my favorites. I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm hoping to do some more vlogs for Whatever-thon and, you know, reading particular books like The Unbroken, and yeah, hopefully do some more vlogs in the future. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you again soon in another video. Bye.